everybody. I hope everybody is having a good day. So, we're going to do a reading. I don't know what is going to come out. I have no specific themes or plans or anything. We're just going to connect to the cards, to the collective consciousness, to our higher selves, to our spirit animals, because I feel like the animals want to come out and play. Oh. Okay, so we have compassion, which is caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. And then we have forgiveness, which is letting go, healing, growth, compassion. Okay. I keep hearing clear knowing, okay? Clear knowing. Whatever that means, that message is for somebody. So clear knowing would be claircognizance. I don't even know if I said that right, but I think that's the one. You guys know what you're supposed to be doing right now, right? We know. Sometimes we act like we don't, but we know. Anyways, so with the cards, compassion and forgiveness, when we are able to forgive, we are able to bring compassion into our lives and even into a situation. A lot of people have a hard time with forgiveness because people think that when you forgive somebody, it means that what they did is okay. And that's not what forgiveness means whatsoever. Forgiveness is to bring peace into your life. Because when we hold grudges, and this is something that I'm actually learning as well on my journey, right? But when we hold grudges, we are only poisoning ourselves. We're not doing any harm to the other person. We're literally poisoning ourselves. And this doesn't mean, forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to go and forgive the other person. You can choose to do that. But I want you to bring forgiveness into yourself. I want you to bring compassion into yourself. How can we accept a situation for what it is? Because when we accept things for what they are, we no longer try to control them. We no longer try to see them in a way that we've always seen it. How can we allow ourselves to grow from this? And it's so funny too, because in the forgiveness card, there is the word compassion as well. So let's see. All right, so we have the card friendship, support, fun, unity, and play. There could be a situation, a friendship, that we may need to forgive. And remember, it doesn't mean that you need to reconcile with this person or that you need to go and, ask this person for forgiveness or vice versa. No. This is something personal, this is something intimate, and this is something that you can do by yourself. So yeah, there's some situation here that we need to forgive. They're telling me it's a past situation as well. They're telling me that we've basically been rooted in this pain. We have Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising. I love this. I actually, on the way home today, there's this building, it was called like the Phoenix. So, and then we also have Divine Feminine, which is magnetic, receptive, and power. It could be that it's a feminine that we need to forgive. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a woman. It could mean that this person has more of a feminine energy, or they're more in their feminine. It could be a mother as well. It could be a sister. For some of you guys, it's your dad. I feel like once we can bring in this forgiveness, right? Because forgiveness, you have to kind of do it consistently. And one thing that I've been learning is that when you start to think of the situation, you know, maybe you start to get angry or sad, or, you know, you feel bitterness, you feel resentment, allow yourself to choose to not blame that person or that situation, but you have to choose that for yourself. Give me a second. Okay. So I actually want to read you guys this because I read this the other day and it really made me see things a little differently. Like I said, I myself I'm still learning how to forgive as well. Okay, so I don't have it all down, but this really resonated with me and it really clicked and it really made me shift my perspective. So, what is forgiveness? To forgive is to give up resentment or claim to get repayment for having been hurt, injured, or offended. Grudges are started and maintained not by the offense, but by our choice. Forgiveness also happens by choice. Forgiveness is an investment in our own healing. When we forgive, it frees us to move beyond the hurt. So, step 1, acknowledge the fact that you have been hurt, injured, or offended. Focus on the facts of the situation. Denial that an injury occurred does not resolve the hurt or pain. Name the facts of what happened and be specific. This is often a very upsetting step in the process. Step 2. Identify how you feel about the facts of what happened. Angry, hurt, wounded, taken advantage of, betrayed, used, or any other emotion or feeling. The natural thing is to feel hurt and angry and then want to get back at them. Step 3. Choose to not hold this against the person or group anymore. Choose to let go of the anger, resentment, and bitterness. And I want you to practice the following statements. I choose to forgive them for blank. I choose to let go of the anger, resentment, and bitterness. I choose to be healed of this hurt. Step 5, practice step 3 and 4 again and again and again. When anger and other painful feelings pop up, This process might take days, weeks, months, or even years. Continue to choose to forgive every time you experience feelings of hurt, anger, resentment, or bitterness about this event. In time, the hurt feelings are lessened and we become free to move beyond those hurts. Now it says in time, right? If you are not doing the work, the emotional work to move past this, time is not going to do anything for you. You have to be willing to make the choice to forgive. Nobody else can make that choice for you. You have to choose it. We have Tribal Spirit Dancer. And I'm going to read this one from the book. Oh shit. Okay. So the card meaning is let go, say yes to life, be daring, dance to your heart's desires, unfurl your wings and fly, cast aside conventions and restrictions, tune into the rhythm of life, laugh, explore, go beyond your predictable behavior. Sometimes life is messy and chaotic, and that's okay. Leave the dishes, run outside in the sprinklers. And I love that because even in this card of the Phoenix Rising, like, look, they got their wings. She's spreading her wings. Allow yourself to be this phoenix. Yes, we must burn before we can fly, if we're speaking Phoenix terms. But you know, we have to allow ourselves to be renewed, reborn, right? We need to let an aspect of ourselves go. We also have at the bottom of the deck, I really love all these cards are actually like really hand in hand. Okay, so we have deep emotions, unknown feelings, and past life influences. And I'm actually going to read this card from the book as well. Let's see, number 15. This priestess of the depths welcomes you to a side of life that most people never explore. The sacred triangle above her head represents the trinity of time, past, present, and future. And this is surrounded by the circle of eternity, reminding you of the unending nature of life, cyclical, continuous, and connected. The ocean is layered with currents of all different speeds and directions. These layers of moving vibrations are like the emotions of your life. It's time to understand your patterns of motivation and reaction and recognize how you are affected by things going on beneath the surface. Profound feelings you might not be facing are often still strong enough to direct your destiny, whether you want them to or not. Longing, attachment, and fear can send you in entirely different directions than you desire. Such influences may stem from past lives, but whatever the origin, you need not be stuck with them forever. Look honestly at the patterns of your life to identify the undercurrents of emotion that are misdirecting you. Affirm that you can release toxic emotions and let go of longing and need. Call upon your own eternal spirit to help you navigate these depths of feelings and influence. The power of your soul transcends all limits of time, space, and energetic currents. When you feel the depth When you feel the depth of peace it brings, you will be able to take conscious advantage of each moment and achieve joy in all currents of your present experience. The present is a drop of life that cannot be separated from the vast ocean. That is your eternal truth. So choose to infuse it with power and peace. And the affirmation is, I release longing and fear. I peacefully direct the current of my life in every present moment. So yeah, it's time for us to explore those emotions that are still boiling within us. We may be reacting now to certain situations, and we're reacting to them from a past place, right? We're not reacting to them in this present moment. No, we are reacting to them from a past place. So it's time to explore these depths, and it's time to become something new. That's why this Phoenix Rising is here, right? It's time to become something new. How much longer can we allow ourselves to sit in this pain? This suffering. And we are choosing to be here. And I am not trying to invalidate anybody's feelings. That is not what I'm here for. But I am going to give tough love because I even need it my own self. When are we going to allow ourselves to finally choose to let this go? And it's not as easy as just letting it go, right? This comes with a lot of work. This requires dedication and patience. This is something that you have to do if you choose to do it. These are going to be a little weird to read because I don't really read these cards, but look. Okay, and then this is the other one. I'm going to look these up in the book because I'm not very familiar with these cards whatsoever. Hardly really use this deck, so let's see. Okay, so this is the Death and Rebirth card, which I already knew that just because of the snake and the baby. So the key words are ending, beginning, cycles, transformation, transmutation, change, and growth. The key phrases are let go of the past, the future is unknowable, change is unavoidable, there is no going back, allow yourself to mourn, death, rebirth is a gradual process, absolutely. Shed your skin, the dark night of the soul, allow innocence to be reborn. Focus on the short-term future, a change in belief, attitude, or behavior. Everything has its season. I love that. I just love that so much, There is no going back to the past. There is nothing that we can do about the past. It is gone. And the only thing that remains of the past is the memory. I love that. All right. And this card is the Love card. And we got wings here again. Love, infatuation, love for self, confidence, love for life, and expansion. Experience love in all forms. Love is multifaceted. Your love will shape you or break you. Love versus infatuation, loving who we are, honoring our body as temples. Make time to love and nurture yourself. Love and enjoy your uniqueness. It's time to bring that love back into us, okay? That innocence, that compassion, that unity that we have for one another, right? Because we are one. We have mountain gorilla. Reflection, respect, and inner calm. So, how can we respect ourselves moving forward? How can we bring peace and serenity? By forgiveness. By choosing to forgive. By choosing a different direction than the one that we've been in. Because how has suffering helped you? I mean, there is a gift in suffering, absolutely. But how has it helped you? You know, where has it gotten you? Are you bitter? Are you angry? Are you resentful? This was a tough reading, y'all. I really want you guys to sit with this, okay? We really need to bring that love back into our hearts. Ooh, I don't think I've ever gotten this one. We got Song of the Wind. New horizons await you. You're ready to savor the wonders of the world. Take some risks. Answer the call of the wild. Step out of your comfort zone. Live passionately. Take steps in the direction of freedom. Expand beyond your limitations and boundaries. Maybe it's time to take a journey or do something new and exciting. And this is something that we're all probably new to, right? The concept of forgiveness. All right, so let's get, do we want one last card from here, or, yeah, let's do one from this deck. One last card, please. We have sacred action, decisive focus. Are we going to take the steps to move into forgiveness? Or are we going to allow ourselves to stay in this energy that we've been in? The choice is yours, and it's up to you to take those first steps. It's up to you to take action. So many blessings to each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys got something out of this reading. So much love from my heart to yours. Thank you so much.